Now let's cross borders for a moment now and look at a story that's been brewing for months. Now it appears that the disagreement between Kenyan and Tanzanian tour drivers is far from over. This despite a recent announcement by the government that issues had been resolved following a meeting between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Jakaya Kikwete in Namibia. Here's KTN's Ian Wafula with the details.
A picture is worth 1,000 words, and this one was not an exception. The captions that followed the image taken during the meeting between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Tanzania's Jakaya Kikwete ranged from awkwardness to tension between the two head of states, and thereafter came this.
With immediate effects, Tanzania registered vehicles will access the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport as before, while Kenya Airways will continue with its normal operations.
The ban on Tanzania's tour vans into Jomo Kenyatta International Airport by Kenya previously was not taken lightly. It was viewed as a retaliation by the Kenyan government after its tour vans were banned from entering into parks in Tanzania. Yet days after the announcement by Kenya's Amina Mohamed, drivers in Tanzania are still crying foul.
Tatizo lilikuwa ni kubwa zaidi kwa sababu unambeba mgeni anajua kwamba unamshusha airport. Badala yake unamshusha njiani na ni saa za usiku. Ni giza. Kwa hiyo mgeni anajaribu kuona labda kuna namna fulani ya ukora unataka kumfanyia.
Shida nafikiri ni katika masuala ya kisiasa. Sijui ndani ya serikali, lakini naamini ni katika masuala ya kisiasa tu ndio iliyoleta hii shida.
In a case of same script, different cast, back home, Mbugo Muturi, a van driver, for instance, finds the conflict a sensitive subject and can barely hold back his disappointment, factoring in his losses.
Changamoto ziko mingi kwa sababu sasa wa Tanzania wenyewe hawataki, in most cases walikuwa hawataki hata tuingie kwao. So ukitoka hapa ukienda na wageni ukishafika na manga unakuta wameorganize gari zingine zao. So wewe unapaka gari yako pale, unamwaga wageni kwa gari yao. Wao wenyewe wanabeba wageni wanaenda. Wewe unafika pale, safari yako inakatishwa hapo, unarudi.
But it goes beyond the tourism sector. 2 weeks ago, MPs in Tanzania passed the Non-Citizens Employment Regulation Bill aimed at curbing foreign employment. The bill requires that firms satisfy the government that no Tanzanian can do a job before it is offered to a foreigner. Speculation is rife that this new law is targeted at Kenyans. Even as the tussle between two of the largest economies in East Africa continues, certainly those feeling the heat are those whose lives fully depend on crossing the borders daily. And as they continue to mint losses, theirs is to hope that the spirit of the East African integration will be more than just papers and memorandum of understandings. Ian Wafula, KTN, Nairobi.